Warning. You're about to be distracted.
Blessed risings. Good afternoon or good evening, depending on where in the world you are tapping in from. You got to keep in mind that Keep It P podcast is a global show. And today, on this episode of Diddy freak off videos being traded on Darknet for up to 500 million, singer Jaguar Wright claims. Listen, this is the problem. What do you mean up to 500 million? Either it was sold for 500 million or it wasn't. What does up to mean? If it's already been sold and she has knowledge of it being sold, why don't we have a price? Why is it up to 500 million? Is it 500 million or is it not? And she keeps hanging on, trying to be relevant. This isn't me caping for Diddy. Remember, I'm not caping for Diddy. That's not what I'm doing here. I'm saying that when it's a black man, we don't give him no chance. He's automatic guilty. You're talking about Usher went and got Justin Bieber for Diddy and let him borrow him for 2 days. He signed on the parental rights and he adopted him for 2 days so he could be his guardian, so he could fondle and molest him. We ain't saying nothing about Katy Perry grabbing on his booty. We ain't saying nothing about Pink chasing him down, trying to fondle him, all while he was a minor. He has countless interviews where people is kissing on him as a minor, fondling on Justin Bieber as a minor, but we're only worried about what Diddy's doing. We ain't talked about nothing that, listen, Playboy, Hugh Hefner, how long did he get away with doing Diddy parties? He's the originator of the freak off, and he lived a happy, rich life. We didn't talk about Hugh Hefner and Playboy, not none. You think there was no drugs at the mansion, the Playboy mansion, the buddy parties? We didn't say nothing about his freak offs. There's reports of him being gay. Factual. Look it up. Factual. Hugh Hefner was gay. Also, Hugh Hefner was involved in bestiality. All true statements. It's all factual what I'm saying here. But we didn't say nothing. It comes to Diddy, freak offs. He had all the million freak offs. He the freak of the week. He the freakiest person we ever met. No, the freakiest person we ever known is Hugh Hefner. He's the originator of the freak off. How many videos does Hugh Hefner have? Maybe he has videos of the right people. You think Hugh Hefner had no surveillance in the Playboy Mansion? You think he has no videos of congressmen, of politicians, of former presidents, of even foreign nationals? But as soon as it's Diddy, as soon as it's a black man, it's R. Kelly, throw the book at him. It's Diddy, throw the book at him. Harvey Weinstein, did you know he's been found not guilty? At one of his trials, he was found not guilty. Did you know that? Did you know that? Did you know there's been cases dismissed as well against Harvey Weinstein? Did you know that? Did you know that? All right, this crazy lady said, during recent interviews, Jaguar Wright was asked if Diddy is protecting people. And she said, no, he's broke. Sean Diddy Combs has allegedly sold a freak-off party tape for 500 million on the dark web. Listen, hello, McFlizzle. I'm not trying to tell you how to think, people. I'm trying to show you how to think. That's what we do here at the Keep It P podcast. Look at the title. Why does it say up to 500 million? If you sold your car for $3,000, you don't say, I sold my car for up to $3,000. You don't say that. That's not how that works. You don't say, I'm going to buy a shirt at Foot Locker and it's up to $20. No, if you paid $20, you paid $20. This is why I don't believe it. I'm not saying he didn't have freak offs. I'm not even saying he's not guilty. I'm not saying that. I'm saying what happened to innocent until proven guilty. I'm saying what happened to using common sense. Yeah, he got up to 500 million. I know for a fact that he got up to 500. What's up to 500 million? If you know it for a fact, then you know exactly how much he got. He got 500 million, but the title doesn't say that. It says being traded on darknet for up to 500 million. Up to. What does that mean? So maybe it was 400 million, maybe it was 300 million. We don't know, but she says she knows for a fact. And now when we get into the article, yeah, it sold for 500 million. Why didn't you say it sold for 500 million in the title? It's not a typo. It's not a typo. It's not a now you omitted it later. Oh, it's 500 million. Now we know that. The R&B singer, songwriter Jaguar Wright claims several celebrities were included in the alleged video, including Justin Bieber, Chris Brown, Rihanna, Nicki Minaj, and Drake. See how, listen, no one said nothing about how the Kardashians was there. Did you know they were there? I'll be doing that story next. Did you know the Kardashians have been at plenty of these parties, but their name is nowhere? Pink has been at these parties. Katy Perry has been at these parties. Ashton Kutcher has been at these parties. Why she didn't name them? Why didn't she name none of them? In the interview, she asked if Diddy is protecting people or if people are protecting him. She answered, oh no, he's selling it because he needs the cash. What's he going to do with the cash now? Why didn't he sell it before in preparation? So he was making all these plans to turn himself in. He paid off the mortgage. He was selling properties. He got all his ducks in a row. I have all of my passports. I have my kids' passports. All of these ducks in a row, but he didn't sell the tape before then, no. So he didn't use the 500 million to disappear. He didn't need it then. Now he needs it after he's locked up, denied bail. Now he needs the 500 million, but he didn't need it before. What are you talking about? He's living a lavish lifestyle. He's throwing these freakazoid parties. He's buying 700 dildos. He has 1,000 bottles of baby oil, but he didn't need the money then. Now, and only now, did he decide to sell the tape for 500 million. And then he has so many videos, right? He has so many videos. Why is he tripping? He could sell 2 videos, right? According to you, he could sell 2 videos for $1 billion, right? Why didn't he do that and disappear? Why didn't he do that? That's how I'm telling you, you know that this is a lie. This is fake. Stop listening to everything on the internet. Everything on the internet's not real. In fact, I'm telling you, most things on the internet are fake. That's what I'm telling you. That is what I'm telling you. Use your head, your common sense. Hello, McFlizzle. Use your head, people. Use your head. So he has the freak off video. He sold it on the dark net, which I know because I monitor, went for 500 million. It was a really interesting night in Calabasas, and he just sold that footage. Listen, if everybody can just monitor dark web sales, what's the point of doing it on the dark web, making it secret? If I monitor it, I'm special. I'm singer Jaguar Wright, and I have the pulse of the dark internet. I monitor it, and they let me know about all the sales that go on. So I know exactly that P. Diddy sold his tape for $500 million because I monitor it. How outrageous and ridiculous does she sound? Who else monitors the dark web? I see all y'all in here. We got 200-something people in here. Tell me how one can monitor the dark web and not only monitor it to the point where let's make this clear. Let's make this clear what she's saying. Let's be very clear. She monitors the dark web to the point where she can see purchases. She can see hidden, anonymous, VPN protected. Why does one go to the dark web? Come on, use your common sense. Why does one go to the dark web? To be in darkness, to be shielded from the light, to be hidden. So if you, Jaguar Wright, have the capabilities, I can see the dark web purchases and I monitor it. I'm the hall monitor of the dark web. Come on, you guys. This lady is ridiculous. Let's make that clear right now, right here. The lady is absolutely ridiculous. Now she wants to explain to you how dark coin prevents the video from leaking out of the dark web. So we have the capabilities within the dark web to protect. So she's saying that there's protections put in place that you cannot leak out the video. But she just said she could monitor the video. How can you monitor the video, but you can't, but they have technologies in place that you can't leak it? But, oh no, Jaguar Wright, she done cracked the case. She's hot on the trail. She's Dora the Explorer of the dark internet, and she sees it all. She's gonna see it all. She's a magpie. She's a detective. Shut up. Shut up. This doesn't make any sense. She continues. Most people don't even know that the dark coin exists, but that's how they're trading for all of the flesh they sell. So, hold on. The dark coin prevents it from being leaked, plus its currency? What are you talking about? Either it protects the dark web from keeping leaks out, or its currency. So now imagine this. We have this dollar, if you will, this virtual dollar, this dark web dollar. And it also, come on, stay with me. And it also masquerades as a security protocol that keeps the videos from leaking off the dark web. So it's currency and security, not a secure currency, but it's security and currency. Is this making sense to you guys? I don't know how that makes sense, that they have some dark coin that is also currency. We use it as currency, and it has technology built in as a security mechanism to keep videos from leaking off the dark web. This lady is absolutely insane, and you guys need to help this lady out. We need to push for an evaluation. She needs help. Somebody should go check on her at home. Can we get a welfare check for Jaguar Wright? We need to do a welfare check. Are you listening, authorities? Are there any authorities viewing right now? We need to do a check, a wellness check on Jaguar Wright, because she's lost it. So we don't know that the dark coin exists. We don't know how to monitor the dark web. How come all this stuff we don't know how? But this she's a sleuth, super sleuth. She just knows it. What's that little girl from the books? The little girl that's a detective from the books. If somebody knows who I'm talking about, put that in the comments as well. The little detective girl from the books. That's who Jaguar Wright is right now. She's the Dora Explorer of the dark web. It continues. This is her talking, right? This is her continuing. So most people don't even know that the dark coin exists, but that's how they're trading for all of the flesh they sell. So they're selling flesh, apparently, videos, flesh. Remember when Wayfair was selling people from their website? Remember when you guys believed that? Remember that? That's why I became so outraged last year when the girls, his daughters, Nancy Drew, thank you in the comments. Nancy Drew, Jaguar Wright is the Nancy Drew of the dark web because she monitors it for us. She goes where only no person would go. She does it for us. She's our protector of the dark web. What are you guys talking about, man? Come on, let's make sense of that. She says, that's why I became so outraged last year when the girls, talking about Diddy's daughters, the twins, turned 16 and he then dressed them like prostitutes. No, okay, stop you right there. No 16-year-old girl dresses like a prostitute. No. No 16-year-old teenage girl wants to wear the short booty shorts, shortest skirt she can find, tight biker shorts. No. The dad did that. Yeah, all the dads across the country whose daughters are 16 years old and they wear skimpy outfits. Yeah, the dad encouraged that and he dressed them like prostitutes. Yeah. What are you talking about? How many dads sometimes are horrified by what they catch their 16-year-old daughters wearing? Can I get somebody in the chat? Huh? So you're saying he groomed his daughters? Are you saying he's grooming his daughters? You think that's what dads are out here doing, grooming their daughters, and they want them to wear the short outfits. They want them to wear the biker shorts. They want them to wear the too tight, too small, the halter tops, the baby doll tees, the sports bra showing the midriff. Yeah, every dad wants that. That don't even make sense. No dad wants that. What are you talking about? That don't even make sense. And then, yeah, he dressed them like that, and he auctioned them off as NFTs because he wants every man looking at him. Every man looking at him. Well, sir, ma'am, there are exceptions to every rule. I'm not saying every 16-year-old teenage girl wants to dress revealing. But have you been to a high school lately? Who's been to a high school lately? I mean, I'm not making this up. If you have children in high school, go look at the high school and see what these 16-year-old girls are wearing. What are you talking about? I'm not making this up. What are you talking about? So every father whose daughter dresses like he doesn't like inappropriately, he's grooming them. Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you're saying? Use our heads. Hello, McFlizzle, not trying to tell you what to think, trying to show you how to think. And I see all you guys in here looking. Tap in, say hello. Where are you tapping in from? Make sure you're sharing the program. Make sure you're sharing the program. Make sure that you're sharing the program. I can't say that enough. Make sure you hit the like. Make sure you're leaving a comment. So if you graduated in the 80s, ma'am, I'm going to have to say that, ma'am, sir, you're out of touch. You have to go to a high school and you have to see what these kids are wearing. And don't act like in the 80s, kids weren't sneaking the biker shorts in the bag to wear them at school. Stop it. Of course, they're not looking at the kids. And they're the one, hold on, to the fact where they're buying the stuff. Aloha from Hawaii. That's why I say maloha at the end of the show. That's hello and bye. Put something together like that. Maloha and malahu, alahu, malaho. You know what I'm saying. It continues. So he does the NFTs, and that was attached to the dark coin that she's talking about. That's all of a sudden the security system too of the dark net. Who knows that the dark coin is the security protocol put in place on the dark web so that you can't share videos. And it's also the currency of the dark web, the dark coin is. And this is what Diddy received $500 million worth of dark coin. How does he spend that? Mahalo. That's right. So I put together aloha and mahalo from aloha, and it's hi bye. See you soon, and hello. There's no suggestion that celebrities she named were involved in any wrongdoing. You got to say that, right? Right. Once again, how does he spend this dark web money? This $500 million in dark coin. Who accepts this? Who takes it? Who takes it? You can go to McDonald's and you can spend your dark coins. You can go buy a house, real estate with your dark coins. You can go buy a Bentley with the dark coins. He can go to Jacob the jeweler with the dark coins. He can go to Rolex with the dark coins. What is he going to do with these dark coins? $500 million with. And he's, hold on. How is he cleaning the money? Huh? How is he doing that? How is he going to clean the $500 million that Uncle Sam doesn't know about? Huh? And then since you have the capabilities of monitoring the dark web, don't you think the government can monitor the dark web, perhaps? Hello, McFlizzle. Maybe the government can do that, huh? No, maybe? Jaguar Wright? Jumanji actor and comedian Kevin Hart was recently caught on camera hosting one of Diddy's freak-off parties while resting next to a bathtub, speaking to the camera and holding up a microphone, while a scantily clad female partygoer sits there alongside him. Ooh, she was scantily clad at a party in Hollywood. Oh, the deception. He's a deviant. Diddy, how dare you? You single, rich man have scantily clad women at your party. Sounds like Hugh Hefner to me, maybe. Playboy Mansion, perhaps. It continues. During the clip, one of the girl's hairs goes up in flames after catching fire on one of the candles placed around the tub. Hart is heard assuring her she was okay and joked about how appropriate safety measures are, and they've been put in place. Hold on. So we got safety measures at a freak off. The man has safety measures. Appropriate safety measures have been put in place. This is on video. For his famous freak offs, he has safety measures. What kind of deviant puts in safety measures, people? Once again, this isn't me caping for Diddy. This isn't me even saying he's not guilty. I'm not saying that. I'm strictly saying give the man his day in court and let's stop convicting people in the media. Hello? Like, if you were in the situation, you wouldn't want to be judged in the media. You wouldn't want the judge, jury, and executioner to be the media. You wouldn't want that if it was you. Well, I wouldn't have been at no parties. I wouldn't have been having no freakathons. I wouldn't have, as if you don't have no skeletons in your closet you don't want nobody to know about. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Let's think about this. Hello. Oh, J-Lo should be scared. We got a comment here. Let me put it on the screen. She should be scared. She should be afraid. Be very afraid. J-Lo, she had the gun in the nightclub. Right? Nobody wants to talk about that. Leo DiCaprio, DiCaprio, he was there too. He's been at all of the freak offs. He's been at every nasty bestiality that they had at the Playboy Mansion as well. And they brought, even if the currency is able to trade, what are you trading for? You can't keep collecting assets while you're being monitored by the feds. Hello? Hello? You can't keep adding assets while you're being monitored by the feds, who are saying that you are stockpiling monies and other assets to get out of here. that you're a flight risk. That's what they say. That's why you're being denied bail not only once but twice, because they say you're a flight risk. So let me add 500 million in assets. Let me add that. Let me add that. Right? Let me add that. Let me add more assets. Let me add more money. Let me add more currency. So that doesn't look like I'm trying to run or hide nothing. Listen, some of this is getting out of, I understand that. Okay, so what? Women? You say skin trade? What? I get more women, so I'm having more freakathons? I want more freakathons? I'm trading for women's more people? It just sounds outrageous to me. It just sounds outrageous to me. It can, the things that you have to believe that he was doing all of this, all while no one else is doing it. No one else. It Diddy. He having a freak on. It's only him. What about the white party my man throws every year? Not Diddy, the other dude, Michael, whatever his name is, and everybody, the rich dude, and everybody's like, oh, that's a Diddy party. That's a Diddy party. And it's not a Diddy party, right? The one where Little Baby was all, then they made the sandwich with the rapper Little Baby, and he kissed dude, and dude kissed him. No, we don't care about that. Only Diddy now. No, all them other parties are great. Hugh Hefner party's great. The Michael guy party, it's wonderful. The white off. Every year he throws the white off. I believe it's in the Hamptons. Maybe it's around the 4th of July, I believe. Anybody remember that party or know about that party? Put that in the comments that they throw every year. No one talks about that though. No. And you think he's not shipping in any women's? You think there's no drugs going on? You think there's no slippy and cuppy going on there? You think the drinks aren't spiked? Huh? So Kevin Hart, he's interviewing the lady, the scantily clad female. Her hair catches on fire. He assures her she's okay. He says there's appropriate safety measures that have been put in place. At one point in the video, the actor was seen next to Diddy in his bed and said, if we can, let's just move the camera a little this way. I don't want my shot to even come close to the bed at all. That's because Diddy is scraping people in the bed. That's why. No, he didn't want that because he has a wife and he didn't want his wife to think he was anywhere near the bed. Hello, duh. I don't want no shots of the bed because I have a wife, out of respect for my wife, and she'll probably kill me because I'm already at the Diddy party, but then I'm close to the bed with the scantily clad woman. Optics, people, optics. He's like, nah, I'm cool on that. I'm still here, though. I'm still going to kick it. But no, I'm not going to be close to the bed. I'm not going to put myself in a compromising position. That's simple. That's it. That's all. That's real simple. It continues. That 70s show actor, Ashton Kutcher, has also gone viral after an old video of him discussing Diddy's infamous parties resurfaced on social media. During an interview on the popular YouTube series Hot Ones, Kushner told the host, I've got a lot I can't tell, so I can't tell that one either. I mean, I'm actually cycling through them. Diddy party stories, man. That was like some weird memory lane. There is no suggestion that Ashton was involved in any improprieties. So you can't have a party. I just don't understand this fascination like in Hollywood. That's why almost every single one of y'all would love an invitation to one of these parties. You would. I wouldn't. I've been to some of these type of parties before, so I'm well aware of what goes on at these parties. Right? No, some of you guys can only imagine, and you're here for it. You want all the smoke. You would have loved a little Diddy pressure thrown your way. So stop acting like that. Y'all ready to go after Jay-Z and Beyonce. Everybody must get it. Are we going to have any musicians left? Are there going to be any rappers left? You get it. You can go to court, go to trial for your lyrics now. If you're a rapper, you better watch what you say. Besides Eminem, Post Malone, you're good. My man from Kentucky, him too. ESPN. He had the song ESPN, and he got the little song about the getting your nails done. And I ain't no killer, baby, but I'm vanilla, baby. Hold on. He got y'all out here saying I'm vanilla, baby. I'm vanilla, baby, but I ain't no killer, baby. You ought to slap yourself. A source said the Diddy case is clearly gearing up to be the next Jeffrey Epstein level scandal. So they're already preparing you if Cuz commits, he been on suicide watch. He on suicide watch. You see he guilty. Hello, that's precautionary. It's done a lot of cases. It's regular. It's normal, in fact. Right? But they're already setting it up for it to be Epsteinish. So don't be shocked. You heard it here first on the Keep It P podcast, where we take news situations and everyday occurrences and we show how one could or could not be keeping it P. I am your host, TZ Von Savage. Don't be surprised if something happens to fam. They're already gearing you up not to be shocked. It continues. Everyone who was anyone in music and showbiz has probably been to one of Diddy's parties. Right. So you're done with showbiz in Hollywood as you know it, right? If this is true and the parties and freak-offs are so deviant and there's so much law being broken and there's rituals and there's skin and there's stuff happening and people are being tortured and held against their will, then the landscape of Hollywood and the music industry has changed and will change forever. But this is what y'all said about Harvey Weinstein. You ain't even pulled his movies. But good luck trying to hear some R. Kelly. Good luck. Good luck. Right. I'm just painting the picture. I'm just painting the picture for you. See, you guys like people to color outside the lines all the time. When it comes to you guys, when it comes to us, we color outside the lines. It's okay. It's okay. But when it's for us, it's straight down the middle. It's in the middle when it's them. It's straight down the middle, pretty cut and clear cut and dry. And what? Why isn't it the same? Why isn't it the same? Yeah, y'all will be after Jay-Z in a second. Beyonce, get them too. They ain't even say they was at a party. Get them too. Let's see what they did. Let's lift up the skirt on that. Everyone who was anyone in music and showbiz has probably been to one of Diddy's parties, and they will now be quaking in their boots about what might come up from there. Why? See, we're acting like Diddy forced everyone to do everything in his house. So you came to the freak off. Hold on. They're infamous, right? So that means they're well talked about, well discussed. So you know what's going on at a Diddy party before you come. You know exactly what to expect, right? You can't, I didn't know what is going to go on there. I didn't know what to expect. They're infamous, right? That means everyone knows about them. Everyone knows about them. And why are you quaking in your boots? Why are your boots quaking? Why? If you didn't do nothing wrong at these parties, right? Why are you quaking? And Diddy didn't force you. He didn't force you to do that. He didn't force you. You're a grown adult. You're grown. You came to that party out of your own free will. And you knew what was going to happen. Freaky DK. You knew that. Freak me, baby. Oh, yeah. Freak me, baby. You knew exactly that's what was happening. It continues. The source explained Diddy's alleged tactic of recording everything at his parties. There are widespread stories Diddy has a stash of recordings of these parties. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let's put some common sense with it. If he's hurting for cash, the way Jaguar Wright says, he has multiple tapes. Why is he only selling one tape then? Huh, Jaguar? Why wouldn't he strike while the striking's good? If this is such a perfect time, he's hurting, he's strapped for cash, he's broke, he has all these tapes. He has all these tapes. So if we listen to you, in your theory, he basically has a money tree and he has a money printer that he can just print money. He has stash. Diddy has a stash of recordings. But he only sold one. And you know that because you monitor. You're the Nancy Drew of the dark web and you know all because you monitor it. And no other government initialed agency monitors it either. Only Jaguar Wright. She's the only one with capabilities to do such a feat. When you need somebody to investigate, get Nancy Drew Jaguar Wright, the Dora Explorer of the dark web. Yeah, get her. So he has a stash of recordings of these parties, and those involved are thinking things that got up to and those involved are thinking things that got up to pre-smartphone days and are now coming back and bite them hard. A lot of people could end up getting canceled or jailed if those tapes exist, are entered as evidence in his case. So hold on. Did you hear that? Did you hear that piece? Let's be clear what they just said, people. Come, stay with me. Let's be clear what they just said, people. If those tapes exist, why is everybody quaking in their boots? You can't have Quakers of boots, and if those tapes even exist, there's going to be a lot of trouble if they exist. You just did a whole article. He sold the tape for $500 million. She stands firm on it. She's the Nancy Drew of the dark web, the Dora Explorer of the dark web. There's the tape. She knows. She monitors it. It was sold for up to $5 million. Then it was $500 million. Then it was up to $500 million, as you see on the screen. Right? Now it's everybody shaking in their boots. This was pre-smartphone days. So this is the only footage they have. Like, he doesn't have you put up your cell phone. Right? Come on now. As if he doesn't make you check your cell phone or leave it in the car or what have you. As if he doesn't take precautions to make sure you don't have no cell phone. So it don't even matter if it was pre-smartphone or not. Why would they be worried about it coming back to bite them if those tapes indeed do exist? So did you hear that? We just went through all of this and the tapes may not even exist. Did you just catch that? They may not even have tapes. Well, then why say if? If the video clips have been reviewed by lots of people, why are we saying if? Why are we using if? If those tapes even exist, why say that? Why say that? If this is a factual statement, if there is fact involved, you don't say if. You don't say if. I'm black. It's a statement. If he is black, then you don't say that. You don't talk like that. Jennifer Lopez's management team is reportedly on high alert and has held crisis talks to prepare a plan if the pop star gets dragged into Diddy's ongoing criminal investigation. Why? Why would she be drawn in here? That would be a consensual relationship, right? I had a consensual relationship with my boyfriend. We took videos. What's wrong with that? Unless you was maybe the one who shot in the nightclub and made false police reports, paid off Shine to take the blame for you. Unless you were also involved with male strippers and escorts. Unless you was involved with human trafficking as well, Miss Jennifer Lopez, J-Lo, Jenny from the block. Don't forget, don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. I'm still Jenny from the block. She said don't be, what she really meant was don't be fooled by the Glocks that I got. Glocks, straps, pew, pew. She on high alert. Lopez ended up spending 14 hours in a cell after she was arrested alongside Combs and his bodyguard when cops found a gun inside the car they used to flee the scene of a shooting. The singer was released and quickly cleared of involvement. However, Combs, his bodyguard, Anthony Wolf Jones, and Shine, a 21-year-old rapper, were all charged. Combs and Jones, let me tell you about that. Diddy promised the mom, Jennifer Lopez's mom, that he would take care of her. He promised that. So she didn't want the little ninja boy, the little Negro, to be messing with his daughter. So he made a promise that no matter what, he would take care of her. We did the story on that as well. And the judge could have watched some. He could have watched some of the videos. That don't mean it was a super nasty, deviant freak off. That means that there were some consenting adults that had some orgies. Okay. The judge might have watched J-Lo and Diddy get their freak on. Okay. Since when is it illegal to have a freak off and video it? Especially when we all say it's well known. He had cameras in there. Everybody knew. How's everybody knowing and nobody knows nothing now? Everybody knew. I didn't know there was video there. I didn't know it was going to be a freak off. I didn't know what was going to be happening there. But it's infamous and well known. You can't have it all the ways. Combs and Jones, it continues, were acquitted, but Burrow was found guilty of criminal possession of a weapon, first-degree assault, and reckless endangerment. He ended up serving 9 years in prison and got filthy rich because J-Lo and Diddy paid him. And as soon as he got out, that boy went back to Belize into politics. That's what he did. I mean, they got Diddy everything out here, y'all. Tupac was secretly working with prosecutors to prosecute Diddy over alleged gang activities. I mean, they have everything. Usher procured Justin Bieber for Diddy. He adopted him for a couple of days so he could smash on Justin Bieber when everybody in Hollywood was fondling, fam. Pink grabbed his booty. Katy Perry was smooching them all up in the mouth. Stop. But as soon as it's somebody that look like y'all ready to pounce all over them. Get them. The same things that Hugh Hefner has been doing for years. Up into his death, he was freakazoiding and he lived a great freakazoid, bussy, gay life, and he practiced bestiality. All true. We did that story. You can go look that up as well on our channel. Please make sure you subscribe and all of that. But I ain't going to hold you. I'm just going to mold you, fold you, and scold you about being off code. What did we learn today here, boys and girls? We are our own worst enemies. We go harder on our people than anybody else. We won't and don't believe in innocent until proven guilty. When it's our own, we not doing it. Period. That's it. That's all. We gonna guilt everyone. They're guilty. The media said they're guilty, so you're guilty. That's what we gonna do here in America. That's what we believe in. Only when they block. I ain't gonna mold you. I'm just gonna mold you. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm just gonna mold you, fold you, and scold you about being off code. I'm gonna leave you with 4 words, as we always do around this time. Subscribe for the vibe, like for the spike, comment your vomit, and share if you care. If you dare to get Black empowerment everywhere. We are on all of these platforms: Spotify, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook. Come and take a look. You might get hooked. Don't get shook, because there is a fake Keep It P podcast out there. A fake one. You know you ain't doing nothing until somebody tries to copy you, right? The highest form of flattery, they say. But I don't want you to get tricked watching that hot garbage. That's right. Love, peace, blessings, and maloha. I gotta go ha for sure ha. You already know how. Big brother like Bright Supremo Mike T signing off.
Warning. You're about to be distracted. Distractions. Distractories. Distractolozo.